Well, that's okay, though. Valiant effort nonetheless, December.
I'll get her back next time.
And when is next time? When are we going to see this?
Next time, hopefully April 11th, CLPW in Harvard, Illinois.
Wow.
CLPW, Harvard, Illinois. What's the date again?
April 11th.
April 11th. This will air before that, so that's a good promo.
It'll be the first time in my life I could say, I'm going to Harvard.
Are you really?
Jeez.
So you're going to go, though? You're going to attend the match?
Yeah, why not?
Cool.
To see more of that, absolutely.
Yeah, see more in December. I'd drive down
the people,
to see
it looked like the fans were rabid. It looked like a decent-sized house.
They have some great fans down there.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
So if we sit through the whole show at the end of it, do we get a cap and gown? Why?
We should.
Yeah.
But it has to be a
I
cool
got a Billy
gown.
Whack cap.
I graduated from Harvard. That'll get you somewhere. All right, great match right here tonight. We've got Robbie Dauber coming up. We're taking on Colt Cabana from the I-8 tournament a few years back in 2003. Robbie Dauber, I guess, has got a website now. It's at the myspace.com/Robbie Dauber if you want to contact him. I used to manage Robbie back in WCPW days. He did quite a run over at OVW, the previous developmental territory for the WWE. He was actually, I think they changed his gimmick to Roberto Dauber.
Really?
He was doing a Hispanic gimmick for a while. But Robbie Dauber's still out there, and we're going to remember him tonight right here.
Wait a minute,
on
Robbie
the
Dauber
mat.
is still alive. He's still alive.
Yeah, but he's still alive, but he's out of pro wrestling, from what I understand.
Oh.
He's no longer in the business. So this is a real tribute to him.
So we've got December here in the studio.
Yes, we do.
December, if you didn't take that magnificent turn in life and get into pro wrestling, where do you think you would have gone? What do you think you'd be doing?
I'm still in college right now, so I'd probably just still
So
be
what do
in
you want
college.
to be when you grow up?
what are you going to school for? Is it?
English. I'm an English major, and I want to write books.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Young adult fiction books.
That was my
Wait,
next
what?
question. What do you like to read?
Young adult fiction.
Oh.
So
I think-
Twilight?
I cruised through it. Yeah, I mean, I had a friend that wanted to go and see the movie, and I was like, I'm not gonna go and see it until I read the book. So in 3 days, I read it, and I'm like, okay, I'll go and see it.
And word on the street is that you're a comic book fan.
Yes, that's.
Can you
that's
name
correct.
your top 3 favorite comic books? of all
Arkham
time?
Asylum. That's one of them.
Okay. I read that every Thanksgiving.
Long-
It's the weirdest tradition I have.
The Long Halloween.
Okay.
And there's this one that just came out with the Joker. It's just called Joker, but it's pretty good. The artwork is really cool.
That makes your top 3.
Okay.
Right.
Can I have your hand for a quick second, please, December?
He's gonna propose.
Comic books, my dear,
Yes.
are for nerd males.
Whoa!
You're totally breaking yourself out of the box. A beautiful young lady that reads comic books. Do you realize what you're doing to yourself? Do you have a MySpace? Because I'm telling you, every nerd in the world's going to want to marry you.
This is the first time in the history. Thank you. Someone is probably going to watch the show. Nicholas H., when you put this on YouTube, make sure you put girl, comic books, pretty, wrestler, all that stuff in the description, and I guarantee you, and maybe spanking, and maybe that'll get you some hits finally.
Now,
to
be fair, I bought Watchmen today. I'm gonna read it, so hopefully that'll probably make my top 3 if it's as wonderful as everyone says it is.
That's what they call a graphic novel, right? So there's pictures and it's kind of like a comic book, but it's in a big book form.
Yes.
So you read these all the time, Billy Whack.
I do. There's a lot of good ones. I suggest getting yourself The Killing Joke. It's the greatest Batman Joker story that there is.
How about the band The Killing Joke? The 80s punk rock band from England.
Did they all like kill themselves or something?
No,
I thought that's what every punk guy did. Like, oh, man, it's like a joke.
Yeah, Billy Whack. Party on, Wayne. Party on,
Just
Garth.
saying. All right. So, what else do we got? We don't have the usual Nicholas H. sheets this week. Hey, Nick, is there a topic you want us to talk about? What do you got?
Well, he's drawing a blank. He's
thumbs up, thumbs down.
Oh, you like the thumbs up, thumbs down.
I like the snatches are up.
How does thumbs up, thumbs
Thumbs
down
up,
work?
thumbs down. It's an old wrestling magazine thing. They give you a picture. Ultimate Warrior. Thumbs up, thumbs down. You say what you like. You say what you think.
Is this based on the appearance or just the?
No,
whatever first comes to your mind.
Oh, okay.
Association. Okay, December. Thumbs up, thumbs down. P.L. Myers. Sitting on the fence on old P.L. Myers.
I'm going to have to say thumbs up because he puts up no resistance. I get whatever I want, whatever I ask of him.
Dirty.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. The Butcher.
Thumbs up.
All right. Butcher, cool dude. He's been
Yes,
on the
he
show
is.
before.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. Jerry the King Lawler.
I'm going to say thumbs down because he coined the phrase puppies. It's just annoying. You can't come up with something better than that. I mean,
I could work on it for him.
come up with something better. I mean, something more creative, I guess.
I mean, when you can use virtually any word in the world to describe breasts, you can use makeup words. Did you know that?
Makeup.
Look at the shankers on her. You can make up a word.
You're right about
that. Yeah, and he goes with puppies. He could have. Yeah, never mind. Sorry. All right, thumbs up, thumbs down. The Ultimate Warrior.
I'm gonna say thumbs down.
Yeah.
Halloween Havoc '98. What?
Yeah.
What? Halloween Havoc '98. You remember that?
Yeah, that was when I was watching wrestling really hardcore.
Okay,
I have it on tape still.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, December. You're a wrestler. I asked this all the male wrestlers. I don't know why I didn't think to ask you. What was that defining moment in your life where you said, I want to get involved in pro wrestling?
When I saw Sting walk down the WCW ramp, I'm like, I will never live my life without being a wrestler.
Really?
Wow.
And you've come a long way, baby. I got to say, she's the first female guest we've had on that actually worked a great match like that and took it to her. Win or lose.
Thank you.
And she's a comic book fan.
Wow. That's great stuff.
Thumbs up, thumbs down, Hulk Hogan.
Thumbs down.
Yeah!
Thumbs down.
Really? Why?
Halloween Havoc '98. But other than that,
Good stuff.
other than that, the charisma is there, but it's just I don't know. Just something about him I just don't like all the reality show
Hogan.
stuff. You watch the Hogan Knows Best stuff, and he just comes across as this person you don't really want to talk to, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. He's probably a really nice guy in person, but and besides, when I was watching WCW, like when I was a kid, he was Hollywood Hogan, and he was like the biggest scum that you could think of, because he was always attacking the Wolfpack, and the Wolfpack was my group.
Whoa.
My peeps.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, thumbs up, thumbs down. Randy Macho Man Savage.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
That guy's insane, and I love it. Thumbs up.
All right.
Good stuff, good stuff. Thumbs up, thumbs down. We're having a ball here.
We
tonight.
are.
Playing with comic books, thumbs up, thumbs down, word association.
Since now,
I feel like I'm on a religious retreat.
a couple phone calls have probably been exchanged from the nerdy wrestling fans that watch this show. There's a girl on there, she likes comic books, and what music does she listen to? So what music do you listen to?
I really like Cold.
Okay.
The band Cold. They broke up since I think like a couple of years ago they broke up. I really like Breaking Benjamin. Evanescence is cool.
Me too.
Yes.
All right.
Rock and roll. How about you, Billy Whack? What kind of music do you like?
I listen to Hall & Oates.
You do not.
I do.
Sarah, smile.
Tool, Prince, Incubus, and Hall & Oates.
That's cool. Pet Shop Boys?
No,
Yeah,
not so much.
I
But
know
any
what that
80s
is.
music. I got any 80s music down right here.
That is
I
80s music.
I can play, I know, but I can play Name That Tune. Like
Do you have an
nobody's-
iPod?
I don't.
Neither do I. I don't know how
Yeah.
to run one.
That's Beauty and the Geek, though.
Oh, yeah.
So what you're talking about, Pet Shop.
Hey, are we getting the tornado?
Right here tonight. No. Right here tonight. We've got from the I-8 tournament. The I-8 tournament was a big deal back in the day.
It was?
Robbie Dauber taking on Colt Cabana, the aforementioned Colt Cabana. Now, we talked about him. What's his name? Scotty Goldman on WWE?
No more.
No.
He's gone.
No, he's not.
He is.
He was on last Friday.
No,
He's been on the past 2 SmackDowns. If I'm not,
Get
he's been
the
on-
internet. Richard T. Sin.
No.
They released him.
He's
yesterday.
back on. I saw him on TV last week.
They gave him his.
I never met the guy, but I'm kind of heartbroken because I got a kick out of him. I thought his mic work was good. He was funny. He was a good wrestler.
Current
That's a shame.
current LWF champion, and we're getting the tornado.
Colt Cabana was the last LWF champion?
He sure was.
Wow. Some big names ran through that promotion.
I guess we're going to the ring. Look at us.
Going to the ring right here tonight. Robbie Dauber. Up on the second turnbuckle. There he goes. Yeah, I remember Robbie. That's my buddy. That's my peep.
I think I might even, at 03, I know I'm there. I might even be in that booth up there.
Well, then where is this? Anybody I know?
This is in Willowbrook at the Arabian Nights Horse Farms or something. It was this great indoor barn, and it had a bar, and they managed to squeeze a wrestling ring in there, and it had a very homey feel.
Littlebrook. It was owned by Lord Littlebrook?
No, not Lord Littlebrook, and not the Haiti Kid either. We're talking about Willowbrook.
Oh, Willowbrook.
Home of my former home of my crazy Grandma Mona. She's a crazy lady.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Here we go. Robbie Dauber, Colt Cabana. Colt Cabana a little bit bigger than Robbie Dauber at this point. Robbie Dauber gets snatched up in that headlock by Colt, trying to fight his way out, working on that arm, snapping that wrist as best he can as Colt Cabana.
So Kevin's here messing around.
You're with your lavalier. And Kevin, if you stroke it up and down more than 3 times, that constitutes playing with it, son.
I'm just wondering if
I saw what you were doing with that clip there, boy.
I'm just wondering if him messing around with my mic means like you couldn't hear me for like 40 minutes or something.
Yeah, Nicholas
That
H.
couldn't be the case.
Nicholas H. just
Other people that were on the card.
Other people that were on this card, Nicholas H., I'm getting this in my headset. We also saw Crow Jones versus Danny Daniels.
That's Crew Jones.
Crew
Ritchard T.
Jones versus Danny Daniels. Thank you, Billy Whack. Egotistical Fantastico versus CM Punk was on this show. Wow. Not to mention Ace Steel took on Vic Capri. Remember Vic Capri?
This was the match where Vic Capri got knocked out by Ace Steel by a forearm.
But is that the match where Ace Steel got out of the ring and walked over and slapped Mike Brooks in the face across the rail?
Wait a minute. I thought Vic Capri got knocked out by a ring rat in Wakanda. That's what we were told last week.
Please, Richard.
She took him out of wrestling for good.
Please.
It was a ring rat in Wakanda, darn it. That's what he gets for getting in the ring with a rat.
Look at
a wet one at that.
Colt Cabana with that side headlock on Robbie Dauber.
That's it, Robbie Dauber, the new thing, Robbie Dauber.
Well, he was the new thing back when he was the new thing. Now he's what? He's the no thing?
I think he does some news reporting or something.
Now he's the news thing, Robbie Dauber.
Yes, he's doing real good. A big good friend of mine. He used to live down the north side. He used to come over for pay-per-views at old Dirty Dick's house. We had a good old time. Me, him, and Vic Ferrari, pretty tight. We were like the running buddies, the Three Musketeers, if you were, at Windy City Pro.
Did you ever get yourself out to an I-8? Did you go to check out shows that you're not on?
Yes, I
yes, I. Oh, sorry.
Are you talking to me?
I said December.
Sorry
about that. Yes, I do actually. I checked out the War Show a couple of weeks ago. Very cool. I had a great time watching everyone perform.
Anything you want to catch in the future?
I'd like to attend more on the mat tapings.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, you'd be a welcome addition.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We can make that happen, can't we?
You can come down anytime. Ritchard T. Rocks her. Here we go. Wait a minute. Now back to this match. Colt Cabana got Robbie Dauber. Robbie Dauber with the leg scissors. Snatched back over by Cabana. Nicholas H. brought us some real classics this week. We're having so much fun. We got a girl in here, but it's hard to concentrate on that.
Nicholas H. is in a state of fury, it seems.
Is he? He's mad?
She's involved.
With Nicholas H.? Jared Priest.
Jared Priest.
You got a wrestling boyfriend? I was going to save that question for the segment.
I have 11 boyfriends.
11?
Yes.
11 boyfriends?
Yes, I do.
Well, that means there's room for one more.
Always.
Yeah, I kind of like that. No. 12. 13's an unlucky number. You're not on mic, so be quiet, Kevin.
Yeah,
all right.
Kevin, chime it in. He's ruining the mystique.
I'm just picking on you. All right. Oh, he's mad. He's going to the bed. All right, here we go. Shoved down by Colt Cabana on Robbie Dauber. Robbie Dauber very cavalier, getting back up. Oh, look at Robbie Dauber begging off in the corner, getting the ref basically to do his job for him. Robbie Dauber begs off in the corner to get some time.
Who's this referee? Is that Lockport Joe? Is that referee Lockport Joe?
I believe it is. Robbie Dauber, big springboard off the rope. Flies back first into Colt Cabana.
Yeah, I just want to let everybody know, you might see Robbie Dauber and you might see Colt Cabana, but I broke Lockport Joe into the business. Referee LPJ. Yeah.
Billy Whack. Wow. Assuming Charlton Heston-esque.
This was Joe's ridiculous face when he dyed his hair blonde. Joe, what did you do that for?
We can't see it. We can't see your face. We're off camera. Oh.
No, Lockport Joe. Blonde hair.
That's him. Now, is he one of those drunken referees?
No.
He's a good kid.
He's very good.
All right, Robbie Dauber taking a lot of time out to play to these fans when maybe he should be concentrating on his opponent in there, Colt Cabana, who is, I'll tell you this, flung right into that turnbuckle, back first. Robbie Dauber once again taking his time, snatches him up by the neck. Colt Cabana's opening up now. Big set of fists by Cabana. Winding up on Dauber. Whips him in. Reversal. Oh, big flying back kick by Dauber. Dauber's going to capitalize with only a one count.
You know, we talk about Colt Cabana formerly being in the WWE. December, who are your top 3 WWE guys? I mean, if you could...
Top 3 or top 30?
Top three.
Oh, top 3 WWE guys? For now, I really like Jericho, but then growing up, I was a huge Jericho fan, so I mean, I'm sticking with that.
Great heel.
Yes, very good. And he was a great heel in WCW, too.
Yes, he was.
I
miss Ralphus.
Ralphus was the best gimmick they ever did, and his little ponytail on the top of his head. I loved how he did that, and he just played it up like the whole time, too.
You know, I've read Jericho's book. I'm sure you have
yeah,
too.
Yes, I did.
And it seems to me that Ralph has got a little big for his britches. He kind of got big-headed being on TV every week. Go ahead.
And
your next
that
WWE.
really surprised me too, though, Ralph is.
Why?
Because he's a road, a road crew member.
Right.
He got, I mean, I would be happy to be out there with Jericho personally.
Well, look at Nicholas H. Look what happened to him.
Oh, that's
what
nice.
happened to him?
He blew up. He's the biggest producer in Chicago pro wrestling. He's blown up. His head's bigger than ever. Your other WWE favorites. Go ahead.
I really like Triple H. Again,
Whoa.
Me too.
everybody likes him, I know, but he's a really good heel. I really like that about him. And and as for the third person, Mickey James.
Mickey James rocks.
Yeah.
He's got a nice can, too.
Whoa, Ritchard T.
Although
Please.
Beth Phoenix gets in honorable mention for Beth Phoenix, too.
I love Beth
I really
Phoenix.
like her.
Yeah, she's great.
She's great.
Wrestler. Yeah, she's
clapping.
very macho. Very macho.
I have a DVD from Shimmer Volume 1, and she was on that.
Oh, yeah?
Really good match with Allison Danger.
Nice. You should bring it over some night and show it to me.
I'm surprised you don't have it already.
No, I don't. I've never seen a Shimmer show.
Oh, it's excellent.
Yeah.
We
Very
said
cool.
we were going to go to a Shimmer show.
We need to trade. We need to trade tapes.
That's another one in the area that I went to. I was fortunate enough to see the Mischief versus Amazing Kong match.
Have you ever
That
been
was
to an
nice.
AAW?
So Amazing Kong
great.
used to wrestle for Shimmer?
Yeah.
Nice. I didn't know that. That'd be kind of cool. So you could, back in the day, we could have went to the Eagles Club and seen Amazing Kong, Awesome Kong.
Yes.
Big stuff.
It's like the main point for ladies in the area. Lady wrestling.
Here we go.
Boom.
Yes, it was. Robbie Dauber unceremoniously thrown to the mat by Colt Cabana. 1, 2, and wait a minute. I believe that was only a 2.
Lockport Joe says 2.
Well, it's hard sometimes when we watch these without sound. And that's why sometimes we'll miss an occasional pinfall like we did in the last match. I hate to bring that up again. But
No, what happened was the camera skewed to the right, and we couldn't see the third count.
I'm just going to beat myself up over it all night.
Oh, it's going to be all right. We'll be here next week. We'll make it better next week, man.
Well, hey, wait a minute. Big boot by Dauber from behind. Jumps up.
Whoa!
Second turnbuckle rolls him up.
1, 2.
Very close, very close. It's almost like he slipped on a banana peel. Here we go. Colt Cabana got the shoulders to the mat. Swing.
Yes.
Wait, now he's swinging him up and around.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Out of steam, Colt Cabana. Going to try to get him over. Look at that.
Working on that. Oh, my goodness. He's got him cinched on there. Dauber might tap at this point.
Lockport Joe checking it out. Is Dauber going to... No, Dauber makes it to the ropes.
Colt Cabana taking his time, walks over to Robbie Dauber, snatches him up by the long hairs. You don't want to do that to Robbie Dauber. He's very particular about his hair.
He's not doing anything about it right now.
Gets whipped off into that corner. Does Dauber, runs in, gets blocked with a boot. Up to the second turnbuckle. Uh-oh, trying to snatch on. Oh, wait a minute. Gets reversed by Colt Cabana. Out to the outside now, and Robbie Dauber turns that into a great maneuver for him and rakes the neck of Colt Cabana over the top rope.
Look at that. That was quick thinking on the part of Robbie Dauber. That's why he made the cut for the I-8 tournament.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That's another guy, if I'm not mistaken. He got his start with PWI. He was trained originally by Sonny Rogers. Then he came to Windy City, trained with Windy City for about 2 years. Basically, me and him became the producers of all the interview segments, and I managed Robbie for quite some time. Yeah, he taught me a lot, and we worked well together.
Well, it looks like he ditched you for this particular I-8 tournament, Ritchard T.
Evidently he did, because this is when I was working with him. Those green tights look very familiar, or at least on TV. Anyhow, Robbie Dauber runs in, gets snatched up by Cabana. Wait a minute. This exchange, turns around, whips him off, gets the boot up, does Cabana. Uh-oh, he's got that on. Up in the air. Man, oh man, what a back-breaking maneuver by Colt Cabana.
1, 2, 3. That's it.
Big win right here tonight for Colt Cabana over Robbie Dauber from the I-8 tournament. I'm going to go on record and say, I mean, even though we fooled around a little during that's a local map classic, right?
It was. It made the I-8 tournament, absolutely. And I wish Colt Cabana would do that to me, because ice sears in my back is so bad. And the health plan here on the Mat Incorporated is for crap.
No, you know what?
I can't even get a chiropractor or anything.
Well, you're not one of these guys that's going to start talking wrestling union, because that's death for anybody.
Wrestling union?
Don't talk wrestling union.
No, but
that's a good way to get erased off the face of pro wrestling.
I do. No, I think the individual feds should act as independent unions, and like the borders are closed. You're in and you stay here, because what happens is there's a thread on Chicago wrestling right now, and somebody asks, why can't everybody all just get along into one super promotion? And the reason is that people are always working all these other local promotions. If you're going to work, God, we've done this, we've run this so many times, but people still aren't getting it. If you're going to work on this street corner and then next Saturday work on that street corner, and I'm not talking about the hooker.
North Avenue?
If you're going to work on, just in the same radius, you're going to dull out the whole wrestling scene. It's just going to look lame. You know what I mean?
Same. In other words,
you're not going to be special. That Fed isn't going to be special because some of the guys, you can see them across the street next week. You're just diluting the product, and nobody will ever get together because nobody wants to work with anybody else. Why would I want to work with anybody else?
So if I'm driving to an independent wrestling show in Wakanda, and I see the same guys in Wakanda that I see on the north side at Narragansett at the Slam Center, and then I go to a Windy City show at, say, the Cicero Stadium, and I see the same stars once again, and then I go to a Great Lakes Championship show, and I see some of the same stars, by that point, I'm going to have a problem with that. Is that what you're saying, Billy Whack?
Yes. Or if you're going to book those guys, then you really need to change it up. Like all right, Ritchard T, if you were going to be a commentator for the new LWF, I would make you Captain Jack Swanson, and you would be like the ninth descendant, cousin removed of the original captain of the Titanic, and that would be your gimmick. You come out in a full boat. You do this whole boat and you do this whole nautical gimmick. Yeah, you could go work at Windy City or go dilute yourself anywhere else. But when you're under my banner, you're going to do my gimmick.
Do you know who you're starting to sound like?
Who?
Vincent Kennedy McMahon in the 1980s. So in other words, Tugboat Thomas. We're just going to get this big guy. We're going to throw a sailor gimmick on him.
He's
got
a job.
Get this cute little girl. We're going to make her just Holly Hobby. Come on.
All those people had jobs. All those people were employed. It was a heyday for professional wrestling. It was a heyday, and all of them, no matter what they say, oh, I'm all burnt out, they would love to go back to that day and era. And the product, my product at least, if everybody was different, it would be interesting. I would put time and effort and care into some of these characters. There's no characterization on a lot of independent promotions. It's just guy A and guy B just going out there.
You have a point, Billy. Quite frankly, I agree with you. I was basically just playing devil's advocate.
One last thing. Yeah. There is nobody in Chicago in this area that alone is a draw. Get that through your head. There is nobody. You name one person that 400 people come out to see. Go ahead. Name it. Seriously. Is any one promotion built on the back of one guy?
Iron Mike Sampson?
No, nobody.
Nobody. Ripper Manson.
So no.
What's that kid from Indiana? Chase the Face Richards. How about Chase the Face?
No, and you know why? It's because the top guys aren't marketed properly. Austin Roberts, he's got a good shot, but Austin, you're starting to work everywhere.
He's got a great look, and he's a great wrestler. He's a fighter.
December, what do you think about all this?
I think
I'm going crazy.
I mean, I know I have a ton of fun performing in front of other audiences. I mean, I gotta say the audience is different in different places. You know,
all right. Well, wait. What do you consider your home base?
PCW.
PCW.
Yeah.
If PCW said, if you work all these other places, it's going to really dilute your character here, and you'll get stale here in PCW, or we might not have something for you in PCW, and then what would you say?
Well, I would say, I mean, if my character gets stale, then it's my own fault. Then I'm not doing something to spice up my character enough to make people want to come and see me or see the promotion that I'm working for. So CLPW and Harvard, I'm a different character over there. I'm more of a firecracker.
Right.
The way that my character is over there in PCW, I'm not that little ball of fire. I'm something else entirely. But I still have the cheerleader clothes on because I guess guys like that.
There you go. You could take that hem up about 4 more inches. Smaller skirt. Smaller skirts are good. Girls at home, smaller skirts.
That's right, Koa. We want to see some smaller, skimpier clothing on you next time we have you and see you on the mat, if that's possible.
So you get a chance to work with Sam Hart over there?
Yeah, I did.
She's a weird bird.
What's that like?
She's Sam.
She's Sam?
She's Sam.
Come on.
So you're cool with her?
She's Sam.
No backstage heat?
Have you ever tangled with the likes of the wily Sam Hart?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
Yeah, and I beat her for the PCW women's title.
Wow. So you've held that title?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm holding it right now. I'm the only woman to ever do it twice.
You're the champion right now?
Yes.
And you didn't bring the belt?
No, I don't know. I just thought that you guys would shine on your own examples, and I didn't want to take any of the
No. We
the shiny stuff.
We were here to spotlight you tonight and that PCW belt that I would try to somehow talk you out of by the end of the night.
Billy Whack, you're so bad.
PCW ladies belt.
Yeah. But the ladies champion better still.
No, apparently from what we heard, Jared Priest Right? Right.
But he's only one of 11.
Right.
She's got herself a harem.
It's a man harem.
There you go. Fun for her.
It's the only way to go.
Wow.
I would disagree.
So you won't tell us.
Okay, 12.
Seriously, you don't have just like one wrestling boyfriend?
Oh,
worker?
come on. How fun would that be?
Wow. You rock. This is cool. She can come back. Nick, she can come back any week she wants. We like her.
You want to come back next week?
She met the height cut. She can come back any week.
She's going to come back next week, so all you nerds watching the show, tell your buddies to tune in next week because she'll be back again.
Yeah.
Nicholas H., what else do we have going on next week here on the Mat?
That's a rough question.
Actually, we have some more footage out from California.
Yeah?
From XPW.
XPW from California.
XPW
right.
from California. We will be bringing a new Fed to the scene, HCWA.
HCWA.
Which is down by the LaSalle area.
Oh,
right.
Now are they in competition with
The new RCW.
the new RCW?
It's possible because they only run 20 minutes down the road.
Wow.
So
See, that's great for the wrestling scene in that area because you can never get enough pro wrestling in one condensed area.
What about POW? I got to say, POW, until they started letting Thunderfoot go all over the place, or did Thunderfoot leave POW?
Or was that an issue?
Gone from POW.
He's gone from POW.
POW, they kind of have their own little indigenous group, do they not, Billy Whack?
They do.
You only see the POW guys at the POW shows, and I got.
We can't even get the POW guys to come on this show.
And I'd like to see more of that. And I got a big shout out to Mr. Riccolo. Thank you for filling in for
Mr.
me last
Riccolo,
week.
yes, Mr. Riccolo.
Last week.
He was here last week.
Cool dude. Love that hair. Did he do his Cowardly Lion imitation?
He didn't. He not this time.
He didn't. No, I always goad him into that. He does a good Bert Lahr. Yeah, courage. But anyways, yeah, we've had a great night tonight on the mat. New longer segments for us to drink coffee, talk, enjoy pro sports, the sport of kings. Why we come out every week because we love independent pro wrestling. We want to bring it to you right here.
We love it.
Our forum for independent sports.
I love it. It's kept me off the streets for 18 years now. I could have done something with my life. Instead, I got into pro wrestling.
And look at where you're at now.
Yeah. You know,
Mr. Whack.
some nights I cry on the way here.
Billy Whack, you've been watching a little TV.
What have I done?
Billy, you watch a little TV?
I do.
Commercials?
I watch a lot of TV.
What's this new stuff they got out there for gastric bypass or gastric disease? It's like
On the mat?
for heartburn. No, it's for heartburn. It's called ass effects.
Ass effects.
Ass effects, and it begs the question: what are the ass effects of ass effects?
I'll tell you what the side effects are of ass effects. Isn't it like you vomit, you get a headache, you lose 10 hours of memory? There's like all these side effects,
Yeah.
and it's like I'd rather just have the diarrhea or whatever the problem was, you know?
The acid reflux. I'd just soon take that. I'm sorry. Yeah, all these new medicines, they give you all the side effects, and by the time you get done with the side effects, I was better off not taking the pill in the first place.
I know. You might bleed from the eyes.
Ooh,
that's fine.
That wouldn't be fun.
I'll settle with diarrhea. I come down the mat every week.
Bleeding from the eyes. That brings up Repo, the Genetic Opera. Check it out at your video stores, fans. Repo, the Genetic Opera. It's a new rock opera. It rivals Hedwig. It rivals Rocky Horror. It deals with some crazy subject matter, Billy Whack. They're stealing organs from people because they're putting organ transplants. If you can't pay for the organ you've financed, they will take the organ and rip it from your bowels.
Wow.
Heavy duty stuff.
Oh, we're getting the wrap up, but before we go, December, what's your favorite movie of all time?
Gladiator.
Gladiator.
Thank you.
You heard it here first, folks. This is On the Mat, and I'll flip a coin, and maybe I'll see you next week.
I'd like to end my night in the Elysian Fields with December. Thank you very much. You know, I am quite a gladiator myself.
Take care, everyone.
People tell me I look like King Leonidas.
What do you got?
See you next week.
Oh.
Good job.